Okay. 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 I think I might be ready for this story.
Hmm. Okay. So, a bit of background information. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a young lad visiting the southeast of Asia at the age of 17. I was visiting my family in Australia, and then on the way back to the UK, we stopped off in Bali, and that was we spent a few days there before we went back to the UK. So I'm 17. I'm in Bali, and we're exploring the islands. And this is also the same trip where, remember that time I told you that me and my uncle pretended to be a gay couple in front of a German couple? That's
Yeah.
this
I
is in
don't
the
think that
same trip.
story's safe for stream, actually.
No, it's not. It's not. Um, so I went to a place called Ubud, and if you don't know what the Ubud Forest is, the Ubud Monkey Forest, well, it lies within the village of Pandang Tegal. And the village's residents, they view the monkey forest as an important spiritual, economic, educational, and uh, conservation center for the village.
Okay.
Uh, there are a few points of interest.
I bet
So there's
Bren really
actually over
respected it like
700
that.
monkeys within this forest, and you can also see 186 species of trees in about 12.5 hectares of forest. So you can get a lot of fresh air there. So now that I've set the scene, Ubud, fantastic place. We're visiting it. It's a famous place. This famous place where you can get you can see monkeys. Right? It's a monkey forest. Ubud Monkey Forest is what it's called. Now you go there, and it's very touristy, but it's like an ancient temple. All the monkeys are friendly, right? And
Wait.
I'm there with my
Wait.
family.
All the monkeys are friendly.
No, the
Okay.
monkeys are
Continue.
not friendly, Josh. They tell you the monkeys are friendly, but the monkeys are not friendly.
This real spiritual hub for the city.
It's not a city, it's a village.
A spiritual hub for the village, though.
The village of Pandang Tegal.
Great
And
village.
they tell you it's friendly, but the monkeys are far from friendly. They are like little street urchin children that are organized and malicious, and they will do everything to fuck you up. So I'm a young 17-year-old boy going through some of my most formative years, and I'm wandering through the Ubud Monkey Forest. And some of the volunteers, they like to they're all friendly, and they're like, "Oh, would you like a picture with the monkeys?" And you're like, "Sure." Why wouldn't I want a picture with the monkeys? But they just fuck with the tourists. These volunteers, they just like to fuck with them. So I sit down, and I've sat down on like a stone bench, and I'm looking around, and there's monkeys all over the fucking place, and there's monkeys having sex, there's monkeys running around, swinging in the trees, all over the place. And the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I can get the monkeys to come onto you, so you
I
can
thought you were
get a
going to
picture
say
taken."
come. I could get the monkeys to come. Okay. No, continue. This guy says that he
So
can get the monkeys to
yeah,
come
so I'm
over.
like, "Why? Yeah, cool. I'd like a picture of the monkeys." And when you sit down, the monkeys, they get curious. But here's the thing: these monkeys, they've been around tourists, and they've learnt. And they, like I said, they are like a fucking pack of street urchin thieves in some country that I'm not gonna name. And they
Sure.
are organized. They are malicious. And what the volunteers do is they get a handful of nuts and berries and shit, and they just launch it at you, and they just shower you in it, and you get fucking swarmed by monkeys of all shapes and sizes without
What?
realizing. Yeah,
That sounds
you get
ridiculous.
swarmed.
They just turn you
You
into
get
food.
Yes, you get swarmed, right? And I was like posing for a picture, and next thing I fucking know, I got monkeys coming into my left rear, my fucking right, on my face, on my head, on my shirt. One of them is distracting me and tries to steal. This is why they're like organized street urchin children. One of them is distracting me, and it fucking robs my sunglasses and runs away. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm in the middle of being robbed by these monkeys because the volunteer has chucked a bunch of berries and nuts on me. And the monkey has got a good hold on the sunglasses. They were on my t-shirt. And I'm like, no, you're not getting away with this, is what I say to myself, is what I think to myself. So I could grab the fucking monkey by the hands to grab the sunglasses. And it responds by just full on fucking biting the shit out of my hand. Like, and it draws blood. And I'm fucking bleeding out of the hand. I get my sunglasses back. It wasn't even worth it, mate. The sunglasses were like $5. The sunglasses were $5. It wasn't worth it. So I'm bleeding out my hand. The monkeys, I'm going fucking mental. The monkey's screeching at me like on my shoulder. I've got other monkeys around me. I stand up because I want these monkeys to go away from me. And they do eventually disperse. But I'm like, holy fuck. This is like rabies, right? The monkeys have rabies in this country.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to go to a tent, and they're like fucking. I'm like, holy, am I gonna die? Is my fault? Because again, I'm 17. I don't really understand how the world works. Still don't understand how the world works. So I've been bitten. There's blood being drawn. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Am I gonna die? So I'm panicking, trying to find a first aid station or somebody to help me. The volunteers just laughing at me as the fucking monkeys are running away, almost with my sunglasses, but I fucking fended them all away, battered them away. And then eventually he stops laughing and he guides me to the medical building, and he's like, yeah, it's pretty common actually, it's pretty common for the tourists to get assaulted by the monkeys, and it's like they've just learned that they can take advantage of humans. Like the humans don't do anything, so they just fuck with them all the time, and like they steal from them, and people don't do anything.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up. And then they're washing out my wound and clearing it out, and they're like, well, if you wash it out straight away, you shouldn't contract rabies.
Oh my god.
You shouldn't contract rabies as long as you wash it out straight away. And I'm just thinking, motherfucker, am I gonna die? I'm in a third world country. I don't know if Bali is a third world country. I think it is.
No,
because
it is by the literal definition, yeah.
Right, yeah, you fly in and you can just smell shit. Right?
Okay, fucking hell.
They don't have. They don't. I don't mean that in a bad way. They don't have sewage systems set up.
Okay,
okay. Sewage gets poured out onto the streets, right? So, this was like a very worrying time for me, and now I don't think I can ever trust a monkey again. Like that's.
When are you gonna be asked to trust a monkey again? Like it's gonna really impact your fucking life.
I don't think I can trust the monkey ever again. That's worrying, right? What if I want to go to some place that has monkeys? Monkeys exist in a lot of countries, Josh. I don't know if you know.
Fuck with them.
No, well, mate. When they try and steal your fucking shades, you don't let that fly. Somebody tries to fuck with me, mate. Fuck that. I'm from a council estate. No, you're not gonna fucking get away with slamming away my sunglasses out my hand and
they're not human, Bren. You can't reason with them. They're not acting that way because they think they can, because they think they're better than you.
No, they do. The volunteers explained this to me that they've learned over time. Monkeys are intelligent fuckers, Josh. We are monkeys. We are cruel, malicious human beings, but we are monkeys. They are no fucking different. They're just a slightly lower scale of intelligence.
You can't compare a monkey nicking your sunglasses to growing up in a council estate. It's madness.
No. But I'm not comparing it. I'm just saying that's my life experience. I'm like, I'm not gonna get over here by a monkey, especially something smaller than. Again,
could rip your fucking head off.
Let me reiterate here. These guys are organized, intelligent beings. They are organized and intelligent and smart, and they will take advantage of you. And they do with the tourists on a regular basis. You look around. I'm not the only one they're trying to steal sunglasses. They're stealing everything. They're stealing fucking. They're trying to steal water bottles. People are taking drinks out of water bottles. They fucking run away with that shit. They're gone. They've stolen your water. Like if you encountered it, imagine you were dehydrated in a forest, in the U-Bud forest, and the next thing you know, you're swarmed by a pack of 700 monkeys, and they just rob your water. They're probably gonna try and fuck with you any way they can. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't think they're taking it seriously.
I do understand what you're saying. I'm saying you never should have trusted a monkey. Why is it now bad?
I didn't trust it, motherfucker. The guy chucked berries at me and nuts. I didn't have a choice in the matter. I thought he was going to show me some cute little trick where he pulls out like a little whistle and goes, and then
you got turned into a fucking walking vending machine.
Yeah, like the monkeys would just like, you know, line up and just fucking sit on my lap or something. No, I got swarmed.
Oh my god.
They came at me like a pack of bees. And it was distressing.
Oh shit.
It's really distressing.
You've been attacked by a primate.
It was super distressing. And I don't think, like, people have died from monkeys. Like,
oh yeah, again, some woman got her face clawed off by a chimpanzee.
Yeah, they are fucking strong. Now these weren't chimpanzees. They were quite small, but they had some teeth on them, mind. They drew blood out of my hand. They had some teeth.
I'm surprised you got away so lightly, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like in hindsight, I should have given up the $5 sunglasses and just left it. But I didn't want to be made a fool. You know, he made a monkey's uncle out of me.
That's not a saying. You butchered sayings again. You butchered 10 different sayings to create that. That's not a saying. And it's certainly being a monkey's uncle does not mean that you've been taken advantage of by monkeys.
So, yeah. So, and I mean, it ended up that I didn't have rabies. But, I mean, again, there was no guarantee that I didn't. So, the entire trip for the rest of it, for about, you know, a good few days, I was just worried that I was going to die. Like, that I wouldn't be able to consume water. It was, yeah, distressing. Really distressing. But all in all, Bali, it's an okay country.
Lovely place, lovely place.
I don't know if I'd visit it again, but it's all right.
Okay, okay.